on more than one occasion, there will be people that will say, hey, Brad, look, you teach on heaven, you teach on the end times. How come you don't quote the book of Enoch? As a matter of fact, how come the book of Enoch is not in the scriptures? I mean, they found it in the Dead Sea Scroll caves, the discovery there. It was there. It's quoted in the book of Jude. You see it. It talks about angels, demons, end times. What was the early church scared of that they banned it? All right, well, let's answer some of this. And if I have to have another video, I'll do this. But within the time that we have, let's answer some of these things and give you some things to think about on this, all right? Number one would be this. Just because the book of Enoch was among those scrolls found in the Dead Sea Scroll discoveries in those caves doesn't automatically qualify it as scripture. Here's the reason why. Also, within the Dead Sea Scroll caves were discovered songbooks, community rules, even a copper scroll, which was actually a treasure map. See, the Essenian community was hiding a library of a number of different books. It wasn't exclusive to the books of the Bible. The second thing is, just because the Bible, Jude, chapter 1, there's only one chapter in Jude, verse 14, quotes Enoch, and it talks about the angels of judgment coming, thousands of angels of judgment, and it actually does say that. Just because it's a quote doesn't automatically qualify it to be part of the scripture, and I'll tell you why. When you go over to Titus chapter 1 and verse 12, Paul actually quotes Epimenides, a philosopher who was a pagan, and he quotes him as saying, the Cretans are all just, no goods, they're liars. And he's talking to Titus and telling him, this is your ministry to those. Because he quotes Epimenides does not mean Epimenides is sacred or his writings are to be in the Bible. He also does this in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. He quotes somebody else, Menander. And Menander by no means is a believer, but he has a good quote, and Paul takes it so the readers of the day can understand. And he says, evil company corrupts good habits. All right, great quote, but it doesn't mean that Menander is part of the scripture. We also see there's a collision of what is said in the Bible and what is said in the book of Enoch. Give you an idea. First Enoch, chapters 7, 8, 9, and 10 claim that the flood was not because of man's sin, it was because of the Nephilim. But you look very clearly in Genesis chapter 6, verses 5 through 8, and it claims, indeed, it is because of man's sin. Let's take another video, continue talking about this.